The financial crisis of 2008 caused a rise in suicide rates around the world, especially among men. Researchers from Britain and Hong Kong said around 5,000 more people committed suicide in 2009 than would normally be the case. They said young men in Europe and middle-aged men in America were disproportionately hit by soaring unemployment. The Samaritans charity says 1 in 6 calls they received last year was about financial difficulties. That's up from 1 in 10 before the crisis. Well, Simon Howells is from the suicide prevention charity CALM, and he joins me now from Liverpool in the north of England. And Simon Howells, thank you very much for talking to us. I just wondered if the calls for help your organisation is getting are reflecting the financial realities of the time.
Well, yes, I think what's really key is the fact that people are struggling with what's going on around their worlds, and particularly for men, I think the loss of job and loss of finances and the ability to provide for their families or their future prospects is a major pressure on them. Have
you seen an increase in those calls?
We certainly are getting more people who are calling about those sorts of issues, and especially in the UK around the changes to benefits and things that can really unsettle them within their communities and where they live.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what the conversations are like. What do they say to you? How do they feel that you can help them?
Well, firstly, I think it's really important to understand that from a man's point of view, often men aren't particularly verbal about what's going on in their minds. You know, we are kind of brought up with this idea that being silent is the best way of bottling it up and kind of taking it on the chin. So when a man does call a helpline or ask for help, they really are often quite in crisis, and they're trying to make sense of it and recognise that actually this isn't something they can